Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's a bit nervous. You can hear me. Hello.
G'day.
How you doing?
Good. And you?
Good. Good.
I'd have been or something else, considering how short the time.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
If the freight boat gets too loud, you should be able to manipulate the volume. Just gonna wait for, what's it, Penelope? Yeah.
Yep.
Penelope's player, that is. Currently it is streaming, so I think it's working. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it streams properly because it's still showing me the countdown that ended 5 minutes ago. Let me just, like on my side it looks right. I mean, maybe I just remove this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bye-bye. Maybe it's, YouTube's obviously delayed. Should be okay. Argyros is on his way. Roll20 is open. I put on dynamic lighting, so you shouldn't be able to see much. And for some reason the exploration mode's working in some parts but not working in every part, so it's kind of bumming me up. Direction of your visual, I guess your visual range direction is the way your token is actually pointing, basically to the right of the character, of the token, so you should be able to see stuff. And I have done some extensive prep work. We'll see what happens.
It is interesting looking at it, that it seems to be a diagonal right instead of right.
It's weird, right? So I've set it to, if I remember, 90 degrees with 60 degrees center. I think you should actually have 120 degrees. I think it's normal 20/20 vision, if I remember.
I think the problem is the 60 degrees center, because it should be 0 degrees center to have it straight north.
Let me actually fix that. That's a good tip. So maybe that is the problem. Let's see what I do there. Dynamic, so I shouldn't have a center at all, right? I've adjusted your one. See what happened.
That's changed it to be in front.
So where your turning thing is, whatever that is. Alright, cool. That's good to know. So I just want to just double check here because I've set Penelope's at 120. No, you both got 120 degrees. But the center of the light is set at 60. So your light will fade a little bit, but you should be able to control it properly now. I need to remember I have to jump through different. I wonder if there's a shortcut to jump through different layers of different layers on Roll20. where you got your map in. That'll be pretty cool.
I assume there is a hotkey for it, although I have no idea what it is.
I'd imagine there'll be. I'm going to, well, if anybody's actually watching, there are people watching apparently. Hello, people that are watching. We're just waiting for another player to finish up something, and we'll be kicking off part 2 of, I believe this incursion is called Frozen Prison. Where last session the party, actually I think this is part 3, if I remember. The team, 2 agents in the team, discovered some, investigated a missing person and then discovered some kind of frozen, only way to express is like a frozen prison of sorts, or frozen gateway that traps people. And they worked out, geared themselves out for like intense cold and worked out a way to actually get inside one of these things and to see what happens. And where they appeared was some kind of alien facility with very organic things, with a lot of these, call them frozen prisons because it's what the name is. A lot of them were, where they were, there was a lot of different creatures, and some of them got flushed down into what can only be assumed is some form of waste or digestion chamber for this organic, very much organic facility then. Music credit is for, I actually don't know who the music credit is for. I'm bad at this stuff. Music credit is apparently by Blue Zone Corporation. I found on YouTube, so that should be playing in the background. The map we are using is from Miska's Maps on Patreon. Very awesome for sci-fi stuff. Definitely recommend their maps for anyone. And of course Roll20 in Discord. And yeah, I'm running out of things to say. I'm going to drink my coffee and wait a little bit. Yeah, shouldn't be too much longer. Alright. Still don't know why the exploration mode's not working properly. You can see on the one corner of the map there's a little grey, I don't know if you can see that on your side. Just down to the left of where you are, you can see this little grey area on your map.
No.
Yeah.
I see to my right I don't see that.
Huh. Alright. Maybe I'll talk to somebody and figure out why. Like I've reset it, turned it off, turned it on, and walked your characters all the way down to where you started and walked all the way back, and it's supposed to store, supposed to keep that in this like faded grey area so you know where you've been. But for some reason not working, so we'll see.
Did you change my vision again? Because I have it
No,
pointed diagonally again, and even smaller area.
I didn't change yours, I just moved. Penelope was pointing downwards.
Because I now have that there.
You should have
A very
pointing.
tiny area.
That's what you should have. It's tiny because of the area you're in. Yeah.
So that seems to be.
And there are natural lights, which is another weird thing. There's lights here that have got different color tones. That's why sometimes you see blue and grey. Hello.
It's interesting.
was wondering where the voices were coming from, and it was YouTube's caught up with us. Like, literally just caught up with us. That's funny, right?
Yep.
Something else.
That was very loud. Okay. That was dumb. Copy that. Sorry, my bot decided to stop working. I've got a feeling the plaything that I chose was very, very short. Well, while we're at it, we inform listeners we've got a building up a regular group again. We sort of have a regular group, I guess, but we're building up back to the fortnightly on Saturday nights, which I will be, if everybody's okay with it, when I talk to the other players, we will be trying to stream as well, just because. No real reason, just because I want to. And so far we've got potentially 5 players, so it's going to be a squad instead of a partnership. Probably need to label those. So it'll be interesting, and with any luck we'll be able to run that fortnightly and run like longer campaigns or strings of incursions that go over more than one session. Which I've got a few ideas for, but that'll be pretty cool. So for our players, we can think about what characters they want to play for that, and that should be interesting. Yeah. I said 7:30, man. Come on. Getting a little impatient, but that's okay. Some things happen. What else is there to talk about? Obviously, for people, if there are people still watching, the game's Dogger, tabletop role-playing game, been in, I guess officially been in development for about, it's about 5 years now, I think. Originally concept came about in 1999 though, but we only picked it up again and started putting some effort behind it. Currently in beta edition and available on DriveThruRPG. Oh, that's pretty cool. My bot automatically detected somebody and decided to resume play. That's great stuff. Garius, I can't pronounce that name.
Hello? Test.
Test. We are live. We're just talking about stuff. I haven't mentioned roleplay names because some people don't like their names being aired on the nether areas. Yeah, so I haven't done that. The bot in the background, you can. The bot in the background, you can change your own volume for. It is a short one.
Talking, so I don't know. I can hear you.
The freight boat. Can't you hear us?
Seems there's difficulties.
Oh wait.
Almost every time, right? Sweet. What am I doing that for? No, what am I doing that for? Alright, cool. We'll see if technical issues get resolved. I'll drink more coffee. Alright.
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I can. There's some other sound in the background.
Yeah, that's freight boat. You should be able to right click on it and change the volume.
Yeah.
I suggest changing it to about 25%.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's just way too loud and deafening.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I jumped in. I was like, oh wow, what's going on?
That's for background music. I did that yesterday with John's game. I joined the game early and it had an autoplay. And I was like, what the hell? Where's the sound coming from? What's wrong with my What's wrong with my headphones?
That's it. Yeah, that's what I thought initially. I went, oh man.
I had to go find the sound and then mute it.
God.
But hey, I'm trying to level up the experience for some viewers.
Oh, thanks.
We'll see what happens. So we are live streaming again.
Okay.
I haven't mentioned you guys by name directly.
Okay. That's right.
Obviously, if you want to, that's fine. Just always conscious of people's privacy and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Cool. So you'll also see on the map, I've got it dynamic lighting set up.
Yep.
I have set it up with some help from the Fideras to actually position it so the light should be in the direction north of the token. So when you change that should work. The only thing that's not working is Explorer mode. So to see what's behind you, you'd have to look again.
Mine's working. It goes grayscale.
That's what you guys should be able to see, and I don't on my player view. I don't see it.
Oh, it goes if you might have to stay in player mode because it looks like it remembers it. So
okay, well that's good.
Yeah. So I could it just goes grayscale for me.
So can you see all the way back to this area where my yellow is?
Oh no, I can only see from where I am. So I looked behind me, and so I can only see behind me.
So if I move you guys back down here, and then move you sort of back up, can you see that part where I just moved you to?
What I'll do is I'll move down. Can I move? Yeah, I'll just move down there and just look, and then look around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where you came from.
We can.
I say you can. So my player view was all messed up. That's weird.
Okay, there we go.
Maybe
now
it doesn't like it when I'm a player with control of all tokens.
maybe.
That's okay. So as long as you can see that, I'm happy with that. Just means the viewers won't exactly see what you guys see from behind you. That's okay.
Yeah.
Where we left off, if you remember, you guys came through. I have done a brief recap, but you guys got to the door and managed to hear a human.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
A human, and an alien called him the general or something. Not by name, just said, General, we've had an agreement. and something about taking 1,000 of your people, and that's where we ended last session. So this is sort of part 3. You don't really know where you are in the world. You know this is not a human facility at all. Everything about it is, I guess, organic's the only real word to describe it. Like, there are bits and pieces of potentially human tech, like in the walls and stuff, but a lot of it just looks like bones and chitin. And all that kind of stuff. And walking on the ground, it's a very squishy is probably the best word I can use. It's like a very thin sponge that you're walking on, a deep plush carpet. So, and you're at this door. So far, you can still hear the muffled talking. It is quite muffled. Some just mechanic stuff. Every square is 2 meters, but that's only when. And you have to worry about that for range. So when you're moving your speed, you can still move that many squares. And yeah, it's just really for range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So over to you.
I've had a week to think about this. So I still don't know how we're going to tackle this.
Well, gesture. Do we attack? Has gun in hand? Do we?
Of course, you would think of that. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, how many people? We only had 2 people, right?
It's just the 2 of you. You only heard 2 people. That's correct. You heard an alien speaking a guttural, very guttural, very throaty. Not guttural, throaty is probably the wrong word. Like more of a hoarse voice, as in scratchy voice, talking in English to the general. You can both make another awareness roll if you want, to see if you can hear other movement or any other sounds from there. But that was the one that you just heard almost like as soon as you got to the door, you could hear it. And they're not very far. Probably within 20 meters, you'd imagine. Penelope is nothing.
2 people? Of course it's 2 people.
Good start,
right?
Yep.
And David, where the voices are coming from, there is another movement. Sounds like somebody just like adjusting their position where they're standing, closer, but not directly to the. I don't know if you can see. So you can hear that, and then the voices are about there.
Gesture that to Penelope.
Well, I was gonna say we could definitely go in. Like, I suppose. I mean, it might only just, because I was gonna say we should just go in and target the alien, and then we can try and apprehend whoever this general is. I think that would be a good course of action. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a good choice.
Okay, so I think we should target the alien immediately, and then we'll deal with the general after we've sorted that out.
Okay. Do you guys want to make stealth rolls? I will actually give you a +1 bonus to this stealth roll because you're behind the door at the moment, and the ground's pretty soft and easy to walk on. Creepily so, but still pretty soft.
Maybe concerned that I was actually picturing just opening the door and just start shooting.
Yeah,
it's literally what I was thinking, and then just sort the alien out, and then just go, freeze, person, and then go from there. That's kind of my line of thought or my course of action. I think Penelope would probably be a bit like that. I see her as a bit like her brother, so pretty brash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So you can
You're gonna do that.
try and open the door,
Open the
look
door.
inside, and just shoot at whatever aliens you see.
Yeah. That's what I was going with. Yeah. Just like we'll basically take control of the room, right? So get rid of the aliens, and then we can apprehend general whoever. You know.
All right, let me actually just put an initiative turn order up immediately because the shit's gonna hit the fan, right?
No, it'll be fine.
All right. So, who wants to open the door?
Well, I'm gonna open the door so Dave is ready to go with his shotgun.
Cool.
I'm gonna pull back the hammer on my pistol. And yeah, I'll. What is it? I think it was like just. What do we just push on it and then it just opens? I think from memory.
Yeah, doesn't take a lot of pressure, so it's like it just doesn't take a lot of pressure. You just give it a little bit of a gentle shove, and it opens the 3 triangle bits just like open up. Which I will do now.
Okay.
They do make a little bit of a sound when they open.
Yeah.
Like a again squishy sound.
Yeah.
So you can look inside there.
I can see at least 3.
So I actually have 0 idea what you guys can see right now. So
that's okay. It's the lighting's working well.
Cool.
It's there's obviously some very big tall things obscuring view.
Yeah,
so
there's a big tall thing. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
I'll just do a bit of a map icon thing. So that's thing. Anything with a number on top of it or next to it is the bonus you get to take cover if you're on the opposite side of it. And they all built up, so you can't like hide underneath any of these things.
Yep. Okay.
As soon as you enter.
Yes.
Actually, you can't even see that. Never mind. Can you see this person? Yeah.
I can see. Yes. I can. The edge. Yeah.
Sorry, I need to take that.
When I take a step forward, I'll be able to.
All right. As soon as that door opens, that guy does give a glance your way, and he's like, you can see him mouths what they have, but he doesn't take an action, and he's like, and then you hear that alien voice go, "You have betrayed us, General." I'm trying to try this. And then everybody can roll initiative. That's stealth. That guy heard you, and unfortunately his reaction gave you guys away. So you can all roll initiative now.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, that's speed, isn't it?
Oh.
Speed, yep.
Yep.
I'm getting quite a bit of feedback from you, Scott.
Me?
Yep.
I'm mute.
Sure. You guys should go before most of these guys anyway.
Penelope first.
Penelope hasn't rolled. Where's Penelope? Oh, 3. Alright, just double check something, yeah. Alright, as soon as that alien said that and Penelope, basically, you're getting ready to make one move, the general moves straight behind this cover. Sort of, it's kind of in an awkward position, but he's, let me actually move him like that. He's kind of hugging the cover, and wow, all right. All right, and then it's your turn.
Just unmute.
Yes.
I'll do a take cover. I guess as best I can in four squares.
So your speed in squares, not meters, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping this seemed a bit better from here, but I guess not.
You could do quick keep your take cover rolling into a quick attack. Just do, or even do that.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
No,
Yeah, I'll do a
step
quick.
up. No,
Yeah.
do step up gets you close enough.
Can I do that diagonally? Maybe one square.
Yep.
One square.
Yeah.
Okay. That's better.
And then
What's...
And that's a free. The step up's free. But roll your take cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, one success is one success.
One's good.
One good.
Unfortunately, I think I'm on the human side by the looks of it, because I can see soldiers, or a soldier.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that's the general that took cover.
Yep.
So, but I can see an alien down there, so that's what I'll be shooting.
Yeah. This thing you're on is just literally looks like a table with a whole bunch of lights in it. You're not really sure what it does, but it's low enough that you can shoot over it, and it is solid all the way to the ground, so you can't go under it. But you can shoot over it.
I'll go shoot at that. Oh, I think I get mine. I think I'm gonna get -1 for this to 14.
Short range stuff.
No. That is 4 damage.
All right. That's good. You see it hit into its
Yep.
It's almost like a fleshy suit when you look at it that it's wearing, and it hits into it, and there's a bit of a spark, and it just looks at you. It doesn't even hiss or anything, but you don't think that was as effective as it should have been. I'm gonna assume that was a quick shot.
Yeah, I've got quick aim anyway, but yeah, it was quick so I could move.
Yep.
Remember? Yeah. I was gonna say I might. Oh, my social skill's so low. I was gonna do like a. Would it be maybe a leadership or persuasion to just yell at the general and the soldiers and be like, sort of like, you better help us because, you're on our side. You're on our side. What? Help us, please.
Leadership would definitely be, because they are military guys. Persuasion's really hard to use in combat. Leadership is definitely.
So I was going to as a prepare. What is it? A prepare action? That's my last action. Yeah. All right. It's not a very good. It's not a very good dice, but there we go. Never know. I got 1 success from 1 dice.
Not very many dice. I thought it was more than 1.
It's 1.
Even the other soldiers with him, they don't even. They give you a little, like a sideways glance, and nothing. You don't think they're even going to respond.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I tried.
All right.
Okay. I'm mute again.
Hey, end of your turn, right? This should be fun. All right. He is. That's interesting. That's still in place. That's fun. Okay. So the general, like, he just pulls out this thing out of his side pocket. Penelope, you're not ready. You think it's a grenade, and he throws it at you.
I'm thinking, we did what?
He throws this, it looks like a grenade, and he's throwing it at you.
Oh. Okay.
All right. No, sorry, I'm going to just use some manual dice rolls here as well. 1, 2. So it actually hits, bounces off the table, and then goes, lands there. And he's going to use one of his edges to bring it back because he doesn't need them. And this deafening sound and these bright flashing lights explode everywhere. That's 4-meter blast radius there. David's completely immune to this, so you are immediately deafened and dazzled.
Okay.
What that means is that any tests that rely on sound or vision, you're at -1 for -1 dice on. I'm just going to use this R symbol. They are 2 separate conditions, so you have to get rid of them individually. And then, so that's action 1. What's he got? He moves there. Oh, you know what? He's going to pull off a shot as well. 7 dice, only 2 successes. Ouch. And he fires some shots across here. And then he turns and fires some more shots at the door. Maybe you guys can see it. 2 again. Jeez, this guy's not having much luck, is he? That's when the GM realizes I need more notepads. So that's 6. That's his turn. Mr. Smith. He does shoot out a glance at you at down there. He's like, "You guys are ruining everything." And he starts shooting at the door.
Yep.
He has a shotgun as well, brother.
Well, I'm going to have to take cover, and hopefully I'll be able to actually see the enemies after having done so. That's a good take cover.
Oh wow.
As we get 2. Let's see, where do I go to? 3, 6, 7, 8. That's possible. Yes. As we moving fast, we have a quick zoom around. We see that the aliens are in that direction. We have him there. Let's see, I think there's a opening. Yes, there is. So, in that case, I'm going to be moving again. As I will do a quick attack.
Okay.
As I have rather a lot of protection from that.
Yeah. You got that hard cover
Quick
thing.
attack. Yep, now I do. 3. 5. We move in nice and close, and shotgun alien in the face.
You should be able to get both of them. You're on spread, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Go for it.
That's a good roll.
Wow. This alien slowly turning with a gun to point at you, and you do how much?
11 damage to both of them. Bang.
11.
Shotgun.
And you see the same thing again. Oh, actually, you didn't see it. You see it this time. Like it hits into what is some kind of skin form-fitting suit, I guess. And it takes a lot of the shot. And you did 11, right?
Yep.
It still like hurts, but not as much as you thought. Like this normally kills them, like grunts instantly.
Yep.
Oh, what are you
Well,
doing with your other
they're
ninjas?
both. Yeah, they'll both be bleeding and stunned. I'm pretty sure it's stunned is the one above bleed.
Disabled.
Disabled.
Yep. That means it can't make.
I'm probably thinking of dazed.
Yep. That's all good.
Yep. Well, that was rather successful.
And
We've got
disabled
them on.
automatically puts them on prone on the ground too.
Yep. Well, I think I'm going to keep moving with another quick attack.
Oh.
Alright, go to there. As we will blast that guy. Unfortunately, don't have much better than that. Still another 11 damage and bleed to him.
Okay. It's the same thing again. Wrong one.
And I'm thinking, since they haven't actually fallen, unfortunately, I'm going to have to move back into cover again. And I don't have a shot on the leader. As I will do one last shot at this guy with another quick attack.
Yep.
I like quick attacks.
There's only one level.
I move fast.
Just realized there was a double. Okay.
Yep. Not a good shot.
Is that 5,
As
7?
takes 7 damage. 7, yep.
Skimper back is like, oh shit. These guys are not falling.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And I think as final as a step, just to go into the
Actually, nicely behind them. Alright.
Yeah.
The alien leader that I don't think any of you have seen yet. I had a note on him. What is he gonna do? You actually don't like. No, you actually a year ago like kill them all, and then you feel this. Like everything that's glowing on the map, when you can see it, it seems to glow a little bit brighter for a few, like half a second, and then dim, like something's happening. Okay, he's not going to be dumb, right? So let's do this. All right. That's pretty good. So he's actually done a take cover action himself. Let's give him +2. And Mr. Smith, do you have anything that's got valuable specimen on you?
Yes, I do.
And he turns and he shoots your way. Attempt to, anyway. Can you actually see him from there? Barely.
Yeah, I can just make out.
Alright. He's going to attempt to
The
shoot
thinnest slot.
just across that thing to try and get to you.
Yep.
This isn't gonna work too well. Let's see what happens. Oh, he'll do that one. Yeah, cool. Do you have any form of psionic protection? Oh wait, he's gonna do an aimed attack at you. Yeah. Why not?
Well, other than the cover protecting, no.
Oh, that's cool. You feel this intrusion in your mind as you get hit for... Okay, damage is going to be irrelevant, yeah. That was not the right one. 2 points of mental damage. Sorry, not 2. I lie. 7 points of mental damage. Wow, that was... Forgot about the base. So 7
Quite a
points of mental damage and you're
lot.
dazed.
No, I'm not.
Wait, I want you to be dazed. He really wants you to be dazed.
I have +1 advanced cover. Advanced
Ah,
protection.
nice one. That is his
I
turn.
just want to try one more than that, because I have my base protection.
I forgot to add give the other these guys a turn. Hold on. I have to
I
actually
have
the
3
soldiers.
different abilities, all about boosting my take cover.
It's good. Take cover is important. I'm sorry, it's not your turn yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually gonna let the soldiers go first. So this soldier here is a really weak one. What's he got? Ooh, that should do fine. Point blank range. Ping! The shot just like glances off as he backs off as well. Oh, none. And he backs off as well. I said done and done. The alien grunts, they are a little bit different. Not much better. Alright, I'm going to do that. These two are, you see these two up here shoot across towards these other guys. Energy blasts fly and hit nothing. Oh, these guys are actually going to act separately because this guy wants to do a repair on himself. That's actually dumb, isn't it? He's not disabled, so he'll move with his prep action and then do a tree trauma roll. Try and remove the blade. He does and heals 1 point in the process, which is okay. But that, I believe, is his turn because he's only got 2. Where are you? Yep. Oh, what are these two gonna do? They can't really do much, can they? Poor grunts. Alright, they're going to collectively attempt to... Oh, they're going to each also try and heal themselves, but they've only got 1 dice now. Tree trauma. 1 makes it worse, and 1 succeeds. So I'm going to say he removes the... Oh, he removes the daze? Oh, it wasn't daze, it was bleed, right? So yeah, he removes bleed. And then heals himself 1. And then stupidly steps up. Oh, he can't move. And then he's going to try and shoot you. Not that's going to make a difference. A couple blasts go across. And this guy did not succeed. And I'll just let him try again. He succeeds the second time for removing 1. She's talking about locking down the grunts very fast. Penelope.
Yes,
General looks like he's trying to flee.
he does.
Seems they're traitors.
Looks like Dave's handling stuff pretty well. I'm going to. I'm going to move right up to. I think I might. Let me do some stuff first. I think. I'll do some more. Oh, I can't see any more aliens. I can't see the main guy. So just troublesome.
And remember, your take cover's gone at the start of your turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna run up and try and get him to stop with my expert bloody social skills. By meaning I don't have it. Yeah, that's basically it. Yep. At least I'll get a bit of view. I'll do it. Can I do it as a take cover? So I'm not just. Oh no, I'll do it as a prepare. Sorry, because that way I can move and still do the skill roll. So similar again. Oh, there's a lot of bad things here. Similar again. I'm basically gonna have the gun and just run right up to him, pointing at him. Go, you're not going anywhere. Stay. Right. Help us sort this out, and maybe we'll go a bit easy on you once this is all wrapped up.
Do you want to gambit this? You can add up to 3 dice to your roll.
There's a lot of people here, but oh yeah, let's get.
I mean, it gives me 3 threat points, which is equivalent of 3 grunts.
Yeah, I'll gambit. Do you want to gambit later, Dave? I don't want to have to. I don't want to take all the threat points.
Go for it. If you can convince him, that will be very helpful.
I'll give you an extra dice point because you got dazzled and you're like hardly seeing him and you're still running up to him with a gun to try and stop him.
That's right, I am too.
Guts. You got balls, right?
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so I've got my gambit 3 +1 for being, I don't know, hard ass, and then my 1 dice.
That's fine, right?
No, that's fine. Oh yeah! Come on, come on!
Wow.
Who knew you had it in you?
She's just so angry. It's like, did you throw that at me? Are you serious right now? It's like walks across, open fire, just pointing a gun at him. You will stay and you will help, is what you're going to do. And you two do as well.
Yes, ma'am. And he salutes you.
Oh, jeez.
In my head, before you rolled, I was going to go, okay, you need more. You've got a threshold equal to his rank. Right. You beat that threshold. Which I think I probably set too low.
But, I mean...
No.
She got edges equal to his rank.
Yeah.
Let alone...
I think that might be too low of a benchmark. I think
in
try
general,
and resist you, I guess. Let me give him an actual resistance rather with his dice because he's actually a general. That's fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Because you got more edges, you still win. I'll give you that. And
Yep.
he does. He goes. He doesn't go like he goes. Yes, ma'am. Very well.
Yep. That's fair.
Okay. Well done.
Woohoo!
I did not think that would happen.
Neither did I. I was like, I'm gonna waste all these threat points and nothing's gonna happen, and it's gonna be horrible. And Dave's gonna be looking at me like, why did you do that? Why did you think that would work? But anyway, here we are. Cool. That was one action. I will now do a take cover. Yeah.
So remember, with
Yeah.
take cover, you can move first. Obviously,
Yeah.
you should move first, because if you move to that square there, or behind this one,
Yep.
there I'll give you your +2 bonus from the
Oh,
big
cool.
thing.
Let's do that.
Let's
do that.
You're against it.
I
Right?
need it. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do that. All right, I'll do that. So I'll do a take cover roll. So I get +2. Great. Where's your take cover? 2,
-1 because of your.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because you're not really seeing where you're going. You should have had -1 on that other roll too, but I forgot. Not helpful.
Yeah.
Even with you like slam up against these things, and you know, through your blurring eyes, you notice the brightness dims again.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna do an aimed attack at this guy as my final action.
He will attempt to dodge it with his take cover, and you're at -1. Oh wait,
I got quick aim.
You got quick. Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah. And he will take. Yeah, so he'll take 6 damage and has bleed.
Ow. Like he gets backed up against the wall. You see like sparks flying off of his suit, and you do, again, through blurry eyes, you do notice a bit of purpley blue. You know, their blood's like when light hits oil patches. You see that different, almost like a rainbow effect, but blues, greens, purples.
Yeah, it's
weird.
Pearlescent, I think it is.
Pearlescent, yeah. One more action, I think.
No. Is there 3 actions?
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, cool. The general. I can't believe we actually did this. Man. Alright. He's take cover disappears. Men. And he shouts, men, kill all the aliens. Alright, so he is going to act and kick ass. I really wanted him to shoot you guys. It's okay. It's okay.
It's what the aliens want. Us fighting each other.
Of course. He just like runs behind his men and then shoots at the leader.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Wow, indeed. How much protection do you guys have? How do you have less protection than the grunts? That makes sense. And he just like opens fire, shoots this guy in the back. He has no honor, and then hardens it as well. So he's bleeding. Oh, minus another 2. Got his cover. Not that he had much of it. So 1, 2 actions to get there, and then he just, like with the butt of his shotgun, he just smashes it into the guy next to him. And he dazes this guy. He just hits him so hard he nearly collapses onto the ground. That's his turn. When he did 2 prep actions to get a prep action, then a quick attack, then a Grab action, quick attack, hit. Oh, he's got one more, I think. Hold on. He actually has one more. And then he'll shoot this guy down here. Just for added measure. Yeah, he's dead. Very much so. Just literally just shoots its head off. Body like a lens somewhere down here. It seems to be going into a bit of it like a rage. Like he hasn't really killed things for a long time. Mr. Smith.
Yep. Let us start with a quick attack, I think. As we remove our colours. Well, let's finish them. They do have the exploit. Looking in that position. But don't go for it.
Yes, it's going to try and exploit you with 2 dice. Let's try that. Well, it gets 2 successes. So you just remove 2 successes of your attack.
Well, that helps them a lot.
He knocks your
my attack.
gun out the way and then it blasts into this thing. But I'll say in order to do that, he's dropped his own gun as well. So he's like literally pushed your gun out the way. His legs are like all broken and mangled from your first shot. That was very surprising.
You'll pay for that.
And it cost you a bullet
keep
too.
moving. Yep. So I have to then spend a second shot with a second quick attack on the 2 of them.
That is so funny. No, you're a little bit more distant this time. Wow. Not good rolls.
Yep. Still another bad shot. 8 damage to the 2 of them.
That's still enough to take them
As
down.
my ammo is going lower. That is not so good for me. So we've got 1 alien there. I'm not certain what that is, although I think it's an alien as well.
This one, yeah?
No, that guy.
Yeah, he is an alien as well.
Just
The humans have those hexagon ones, except the leader.
Yeah. So from that position, we will do a step up, I think. I can actually see what's going on. Yep. Step up. We will then do a quick attack in the midst of those 2.
Yep.
Get them.
You got your spread too, so. Oh, a little bit better.
Let's go with. Do we reroll?
Reroll
Yes, I
the
do,
ones
because I'm
to
at low ammo. Yep. Which helps. So that is 9 damage to the 2 of them. And I thankfully don't use any ammo from that.
Oh, this guy
As we
goes down.
move. And finally we do a take cover.
Cool.
Not an amazing take cover, but
Hey, so
will help.
so there's only one
I think
alien
we moved to
left.
about there.
Alright. Turn done.
Which importantly puts him within. Yes. Turn on.
So he is going to ignore his daze, or he's bleeding, and he's going to do a. Oh, he's going to do a quick. What's his movement again? Yeah, so he comes this way, but he pulls a shot off at the general when he moves. Which is so much stronger than he is. Ignore the last one because he had bleed, so that's three successes and 2 edges. Huh. That's, what is that? 8. Minus 1 edge, because it's got a bond protection, so 1 edge, still 8 damage. Wow. He actually damages the general, and then sets him on freaking fire. There's a little, you've seen these shots before, they're little teardrop silver like rounds or energy shots that when they hit they just burn into the skin and start to, like, almost like phosphorus rounds, I guess. Just starts burning like mad, and General's like trying to start putting it out already. His second action, he does that again. As he backs off through, the door just seems to automatically respond to him. As he'll do it again. Also against the General again. Oof. Terrible shot. That actually still damages him again. But the edge does not take effect this time. Alright, that's his turn. Soldiers. 1, 2. They act as a unit. Both of them come there and shoot across each other to get this guy. Right. I really did not expect anybody to like take control of this situation like this. Yeah, that's enough. I'm gonna take down this alien. Grunts are dead. Hasn't that counted them? That's annoying.
And is this when the 3 other grunts from the gambit roll come in for reinforcement?
Yeah, very soon. As at the start of this round, you feel this almost pulsing energy, like a pulsing energy flowing through this whole place. Penelope. The grunts are deceased.
I don't know where the bad guy is, so I'm gonna have to start moving for my take cover.
Yep. You did hear that door like swish open down there.
I still can't see anything.
Because they're all dead.
So, did you say there was, I could hear movement or something?
Yeah, so this purple bean thing is
Yeah.
the door. You heard that open and close.
I'll do a take cover for that action of movement. I should have done it. What's his name? What's the fix? What is it? The prepare. Is it prepare to try and fix debuffs?
Yeah, treat trauma. That's a medicine roll. Mental sciences. Yep. And you need 1 success.
Well, I'm gonna try again, and that'll be my action. That'll be my turn. So I really need to get rid of this stuff. Hey.
Yep. So I don't know if you know, in Roll20, there's that little, looks like a little, when you click your character, there's a cog and there's another dot next to it. You can click on that and
Yep.
go through all your icons and remove it.
Yep.
The general
Nice.
is on fire. He will attempt to remove his fire, which is not his natural thing. Is not healing, so it's half his pull. He fails, and he spends 2 actions trying to get rid of this freaking fire, and it's hard. And he ends up removing like the outer layer of his like this jacket that just it's just a normal military jacket, but underneath now you can see he's got this very heavy. It's a heavy vest on where you can see the pockets of where there's obvious plates. It's like we need to leave now.
Sounds like a good idea. So can we talk to him, or we still? Oh yeah.
You
Drop
can
and roll.
like technically I'm going to pretty much end this round, and then you're out of combat. He shoots at the door though. Again.
Yep. I'll sort of. My immediate response to that would be, well, if you know the way out, lead us out.
Yeah. Well, he does respond. He says, "Take down the door."
Okay. I might have a gadget for that.
All right, Mr. Smith.
Yep. I will probably, however, be heading after the alien leader.
Yep. Makes sense.
With a... It's probably a prep action as I just go...
Yep, just a move.
Move along. As I struggle to get through the areas. I think that's the door I went through.
Yep.
And press on it, the way I've seen Penelope do.
The general push doesn't respond to. So you can try, because you do a prep action, you can try to do a skill, like physical athletics, to try and push harder. There you can see the joints. Physical athletics, you could try to pry it apart as well.
Yep. I guess, like, use my bayonet to shove into a joint and try forcing it open.
You can try.
A athletics check.
You succeed.
A very good athletics check.
I can't argue with that one. You succeed.
Ah!
You can still see him there.
Hello?
His back is actually towards you. So let me just turn him around.
I couldn't see what was happening down there, so I didn't realize he was running away. So, okay.
Yeah, all you did, you just heard the door open. You didn't actually see him move. Dynamic lightning, man. It's nice and
Yeah.
Well, we
I
will
think you've got an action left.
shotgun him in the back.
Yep.
I've got 2 actions left since that
that
was just a single
one
prep to get there.
Yeah. I think you can take it.
Shotgun. Bang. Nothing special, but 12 damage.
Nothing special, he says.
Well, no edges.
No edges, no.
Yeah, boy, that blast him is 1 forward because of the blast. He's still up, but stumbling and scrambling. He has dropped his blaster thing on the ground.
Let's go with that then, as we do another quick attack and we go to stab him with the bayonet.
Cover it. Should be fun.
Which also useful to stop him from hopefully not retreating.
Yep.
As we deal 8 damage with penetrate 1 and knock him down. And knock down. Oh.
You take him down, alright? As you just run up and as he's moving, and just catch him straight across his chest. Not quite a decap. But he is definitely down.
And that's me done.
Good job. What did
Oh.
I say? Let me just delete him. The soldiers are blocking them buggers. Yeah, I can only move 2. I forget those 1, 2. And then 1, 2, quick attack. As they will shoot at the door as
Those
well.
are some good rolls.
That was some decent rolls, man. As they fire at the door. Penelope, again, at the start of the turnaround, you feel this pulse go through, and Mr. Smith, along the wall, you can see, it's almost like watching a vein. It's the easiest way to describe it, and you can see like a little bead of light goes down and pulses down, and then pulses
like
back
that.
up. Something is happening.
Something is happening. Well, I'm gonna call up Dave. Say, Dave, follow the general. He knows this place. Get out of here. 2, 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Where's the door? Is it that one?
Yep.
Oh, no, wait. One have to. Oh yeah, I can do a step up. Sorry, there we go. Can I do a? I'm gonna make a little clockwork dude.
Oh yeah.
Some sort of. So they're shooting at it, are they? I might make one so it's got like a special. I don't know, like wedge, and it can like it's specifically designed to like try and wedge open the door.
Yep.
With its special 3 try thing it's got going.
Like the fireman's thing.
Yeah.
Put it in, and then they hammer it in, and pry doors open.
Yeah.
You can try and make one of those. I'm going to be a little bit of a meanie and go, you're at -1 because this is not a calm situation.
Yeah. That's fair. 3. It's 4, yeah. Oh. Hang on. I can re-roll one of them.
You can re-roll the 1. Oh, damn it.
Not a critical failure now.
Oh, but
That would have been
these
embarrassing.
3 threat points, right? Let me just
You do.
remove that 6. No, I can't do that. That would be nice. Not a crit fail, at least, right? You've got this little device. It seems very, when you set it to work, like it's got these little claws that just dig into the door itself, and it just starts trying to it's like a little reverse vice.
Yeah.
Like the Jaws of Life thing.
Yeah.
It pegs in there and starts trying to open it. It is struggling, but it's trying. You can roll 2d6 versus a 4.
Just roll 2d6
versus 4, yeah. It seems to be doing something. It's struggling, but it is doing something.
Maybe I could get because that's one action. I was like, maybe I'll make it a few others to like try and help it.
I think you can only have 1 in playtime.
Oh, you can too. Yes, you are correct. I guess I'll just try and help it now. I don't know what I can do. I should have grabbed like a knife or something, but I haven't. I've got a basic toolkit. I've got like screwdrivers and stuff.
Yeah.
Surely I'll have something that'll help me like try and wedge this thing open. So I'm just gonna help it and just like start, trying to do the same thing it's doing.
Do a physical innovation roll.
Cool. Do I get my tool kit bonus?
The toolkit bonus, but not your tinkerer. Oh yeah.
Yeah, not the tinkerer.
No, I'll give you tinkerer as well in this, because you're trying to do something, even though it's by brute force. Oh, that's cool. You can re-roll the 1 if you want. Right.
Those
That's,
ones?
that's not terrible. Like you see, you've got enough of this gap, and it's a similar kind of door to the insides, but it's it's
Mhm.
not a soft tissue. This is a harder, almost like three beaks, like a squid beak or something, but three of them joined together. It's hard, bony substance, but where the bullets are chipping it away, you're actually starting to pull. You could put your hand through, probably not a recommendation, just in case you
No.
fall. That would be bad. But you are doing something where the bullets that are getting shot don't seem to be having a lot of effect.
Can I got one more action, so can I
Yep.
don't know, do it
You can do it
again?
again, yeah. You leave a screwdriver in one spot. Oh, check that out.
I found the what is it? The crowbar. Oh, that's right, I packed this.
Reroll the 2.
Uh, oh,
5 successes, man. Check that out. You've got this, like, you've got one of these things peeled almost all the way open, and you get this blast of really frigid, cold air.
yeah.
And you can't really see much outside. You're not holding, like, there's light in you. You're not really holding a torch at the moment. But you can see it goes down, and you can see what looks like the ocean, and you seriously think there's icebergs out there.
Oh wow.
That's your turn.
Okay.
The general is like, woman, get out of my way. And he walks around you and just starts shooting at the thing again, even though you're right there. You can roll 1d6.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay. I hope that's a good thing.
6 is good.
I
So
hope six
a
is good.
1 is terrible, as in a 1,
Yeah.
those shots would have hit you.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't give a shit. 6 means that don't hit you at all, and I'm going to add that 6 because 6 is really lucky. He actually shot past your little device, but he hit the one arm thing that was still keeping everything together, and that door opens, or gets blown apart, I should say.
Yeah.
And you should be able to see down
Yeah, I can.
into ocean. And then that was action 1. You know what, he's going to do a physical roll, yeah. So that was 1 to shoot. And then he just runs down this thing, and his last action, he jumps into this boat. And he has successfully started the boat.
Went
Right.
suspiciously. Yeah, okay.
Mr. Smith.
Yep. Oh, since I'm being called back, I will. So I move quickly. And I guess I'll just get to there and be ready to assist.
Yep. The soldiers got the door open. 1, 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. As they're running out the door. And then Penelope. Again, there's a shudder, and Mr. Smith being on the outside, you can see that this thing, it's huge, right? Like, it's probably from where you are, you think it's at least another 100 meters, and it just looks like it's been sitting on top of this rocky outcropping out of the sea for so long that it's starting to sink. Like, it's heavy enough that it's actually made a bit of a ditch, but you can now see cracks are falling, and there's dust and snow falling off the top of this thing. It's starting to move.
Uh-oh. Oh. We are not equipped for this.
Penelope.
And step up. Is there enough room for us in that boat?
No.
Oh, hell.
Let me rephrase that. Yes, at a very big squeeze. It will not be a comfortable ride. And that's a very short range boat. So you must have something else nearby.
Yeah, he must do, yeah. Okay.
And while you're moving towards him, he's like the motor started. You can see it starting to, like, he's pulled off the rope and it's starting to drift backwards. And he's
hell no.
He's pulled out another one of those grenades.
That's yeah. All right. I'll well, for that movement, I'll use it as a another prepare. It's annoying because it's like I don't have the dice to intimidate him. I just don't. I don't have enough dice.
No, you don't. Hey,
I will.
You could be a bitch and shoot the boat.
I don't want to shoot. I don't want to shoot the boat. I'll shoot. Basically, that's my intimidation roll. I'm just going to shoot at him.
Yeah, go for it. You know full well he doesn't. He's saving himself.
I will shoot at him. Oh, where's my dice? I guess it'll have to be a quick attack.
Yeah, you move.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got advanced protection. So ignore that first 6. That first 6 just becomes a success.
So that is 5 down.
5 down. You still get through the freaking armor, just a little bit, like with a pistol. Like it's like.
It's like, stop the boat! Don't go anywhere!
On 1 dice, even on 2 dice, with the fact that you're shooting at him, that's not going to be enough to get through. And I don't recommend trying that gambit roll again.
No. Does he stop? So he doesn't stop.
Oh no.
Oh man, that's
the boat is starting to move. Like on his turn, the boat's moving.
Get in the boat.
It's a good idea. Thanks, Dave. 1, 2.
You could always try and charge him and push him over, right?
Yeah, I'll dive into the boat. That's 4 there. I don't know if that's in the boat.
Yeah, I'll give you a free. That's a prep action, so make a physical athletics roll. And your successes gets you an extra square for each success.
You should be doing this, Dave. Why am I doing this? This is not my job. My job is not to do this, whatever this is. Physical athletics. Okay.
So that gets you your 1 extra, so you can move 1 square onto the boat.
Okay. Like and I want to stop him, like dive on him, whatever, to get him to stop trying to drive the boat.
All right. Have you still got 1 more action, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Make another physical athletics roll. This is effectively you're trying to wrestle him. And on his turn he'll react. So you've grabbed him with 1 success. That's what it means.
Yeah.
You've grabbed him. I'm going to be generous to you. The grenade, because the way you've grabbed him, he's actually dropped the grenade, but he's already set the boat into reverse. So right now it is moving straight backwards.
Okay. So I haven't rolled yet.
I haven't you? Sorry.
No, that was to get on the boat.
All right.
No.
Roll your physical athletics roll. You need 1 success to grab.
Yeah. I got hold of him.
You got 1 success. So you grabbed him, but just the fact that he's this big burly guy.
Yeah. I'm aware of that.
It's likely not going to hold him for long.
I'm hoping his buddies suddenly, I don't know, decide that it's not a great leader, and I don't know. I'll be screaming at like, David!
So the boat goes. I'm going to go advanced. He's drawing. Thank you. So stop stamping. The boat moves 1, 2, 3 backwards. Whether you guys you two are still on them?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You were. Thank you. In layers. Like that. It picks you up and throws you overboard.
Damn it.
There's not really much you can do when you're right in front of him. And you got 4 successes.
Yeah.
You know what? How many physical... You've only got 2 dice on physical athletics, right? Alright.
Yep.
You can... I'm going to be generous. You can do a resistance roll by using your physical athletics. However, you need 4 successes to stay on the boat. So, the only way you're going to get that is through game mode. If you want to, or you can get thrown into what is freezing cold water. However, luckily for you, you guys still have your frozen outfit stuff.
Yep.
Well, you haven't taken it off since you've gotten out of that ice thing.
No, I know. I'm just thinking whether I should. I don't know. What do you think, Dave? Just do another. Should I turn another 2? No, I don't think I'm going to get it. I think it'll be a waste. I don't want to tempt fate with 5 grunts rolling up over the bloody hill.
You can add 3 dice. Landing in that water, even with your frozen, like cold weather, it's going to be bad for you, right? I'm just telling you now, it's going to be bad.
I know.
You've got cold weather outfits, not cold water outfits.
Yeah.
Your choice.
Alright, I'll do 2.
Okay.
I'll do 2.
And you know what? You can add after the roll. I don't know if you can, but I'm going to say I'll let you add after the roll if you needed to.
Oh, man.
So
No, I don't think... No, if I don't make this, it's clearly fate. No, don't worry about it.
1 extra, you might get a 6.
No,
right. You get, because you got... I'm gonna say just literally just threw you. You like just like you had him, so it was like okay, and you just throws you, and you hit the water, and it's freezing cold. I just realized I actually think I have the condition chain for freezing. I believe I do. I've got suffocating. Frozen. You are hampered immediately. Movement costs you +1 action point. But it might become narrative. And then he actually turns the boat with his next action.
Super mad.
Yeah. So 1 action to throw you off, 1 action to hit the boat. He pulls out his last grenade and throws it as well.
You asshole.
He is an asshole. You fucking intimidated him. I couldn't believe that. Wait, he's 6 straight back. It actually hits up, and then rolls back because this is actually like in slow, but rolls back and falls into the water before it blows.
Damn it! I was hoping to go back on him. But yeah,
no, not that far. Mr. Smith, I'm going to say, on his next turn, he can spend all 4 actions zooming off, and he'll be out of combat. So, and Penelope is in the water.
Yep. Let's see this. So we look at 6 meters. Time for a jump.
I was going to say, there's no way you're going to jump this.
Just in the water. It's like, oh man, Dave's come to save me. Wait.
No,
he's not.
saving himself. Alright, so physical athletics roll. This is superhuman
Yep.
stuff. Well, it's long jump, right? And you've got like a running star.
Yeah.
Um,
I did look up the Olympic long jumps are
What's that,
8+ meters.
yeah,
So it is
I thought it was
doable.
a lot higher. I was doing high school long jumps, and I was doing like 4 meters.
Yeah.
Sucked at the landing,
So,
but I was still doing 4 meters.
let's
Yeah,
see,
so good. So
I'm-
simply, every success will get you 1 meter on the jump. Not
I look at my 5d6.
not
and I
including.
think,
Ooh,
that's not good.
I'm just going to say not including your speed, but I'll give you a +1, +2 bonus because of the rain, because you've got quite a big run up. I'll be generous.
Yep.
I think I've been a bit mean to you guys.
Oh, that gives us 7 dice. So
And you got Gambit.
this is possible.
Yep. And just to make
Nah.
it funny,
Even if I do fail,
his back
do-
is
that's-
towards you.
give me a chance to bring Penelope back.
Yeah.
Yep. Close.
Oh no, you got 6. Gross!
Get the 6 meters.
You got it!
Hello.
You
Land
land
on
pretty
him,
much
kind of
on
thing.
top of him. And that was 1 prep action, eh? Or was that 2?
Yep.
One.
Actually, take cover to get closer, then prep to jump.
Yep.
I guess I'll just do a step action to get kind of thing there.
Yeah, I'll say you've just
So-
you end up next to him, not in the same square.
Yep.
He's like, what the hell? The boat almost tips.
Yeah,
It,
I'm a very heavy guy.
he leans the other way and it balances it off, but he's kind of turned the angle of the boat involuntarily. Yeah.
Well, I
One
think
action. What you
I'm
doing?
going to be doing 2 actions technically, since the take cover is free.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I think I'm going to do the same thing to him as he did to Penelope.
Throw him off. Yeah, go for it.
I'll throw
So
him off.
Going to be a simple opposed roll with him.
Yep.
So you
Crap
roll
roll.
and then I roll. Holy crap.
Fuck.
I rolled a
Man.
really good roll.
Get Rex. Oh god, it's delicious.
Yep. You throw him off.
Yeet.
And he cries out, what the That was brilliant. I was like, holy crap, 7 successes on 9 dice. You've been having a good run on the dice.
Yes, I am.
And
And last action, I'll be trying to turn it closer to Penelope.
there is
Because
the
they'll
rope
pick
as
her up.
well. You could throw the rope and grab her with the rope. Because there was like
Yep,
a little
then I'll
peg
do
thing that
that.
it was tied onto. That he untied. So you can throw a rope to Penelope. This, yeah, okay. The soldiers go
rope.
on to.
And
Yep.
he will call out to the soldiers that he'll bring the boat for them to show a difference between.
Meg,
Yeah,
He'll
I'll
get
give you a
quite fit, you
free,
said, but it is possible.
a free social leadership role in it.
Yeah.
I know it's hard, but they were about to shoot you.
Yeah.
Which they are about to shoot you.
Yep.
That they're not 100% convinced that the general is just getting a better position.
As he threw the unarmed woman. Actually, not
No.
Oh,
unarmed. the
okay.
unarmed.
Arm's a little bit of a stretch, but I hear you.
So they do get closer, and then they try and shoot you. That's not going to be a good. I rolled 0.6. How does that work? Wait, what the hell's going on here?
You rolled. Well, you rolled d6. Just rolled d6.
Oh,
There
it's
we
just
go.
like
You don't have
0.
to
I was like, what the hell? 1 success, and they do 4 damage, I think.
Yep.
Hold on. What did they do? Even less, 3 damage. So I don't think that does anything to you.
Yeah. I don't have any cover bonus at the moment, so
I don't.
still receive.
You have armor, don't you?
No,
I thought you had battle on
because
him.
he was built before the armor changes.
Oh, yeah.
I have the
Battle
1
on.
point of battle hardened, but that's it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
1 point.
And they'll shoot at you again anyway.
Yep.
So that's 6 points and a bleed.
Yep. I get a automatic 1 die to negate that bleed, and I negate the bleed.
Good job. And the generals scream at them, "You're still fools, you're gonna hit the boat!" Ooh.
Okay. So,
Rocks
You got a rope.
rocks roll down from this the rocky outcropping as the thing shakes a bit more, and you see that door has sealed itself.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a roll. You grab onto the rope and you pull yourself on.
yay.
I mean, it's, Mr. Smith has done sea rescues before at some point. What are you doing? You've got a choice,
What?
right? Actually, outside of comedy, you've got a choice right now. You can just leave. They can't stop you.
Yep.
They just can't stop you. They don't. The
Yeah.
general shotguns in the water somewhere. Their pistols are not doing a whole lot. I mean, their rifles. They could probably shoot the boat, but they'd have to do quite a. I mean, this is a military dinghy style boat, so it's a single bullet is not going to stop it. Your choice. You can leave and end combat.
Oh, so I'm very the I suppose the bitch in Penelope's
You're
like,
soldiers.
just fucking leave them. Fuck it. I can sit here and freeze to death, But then it's like the other part's like, oh, we could question him. We just give him an ultimatum, I suppose. I'll just call out and say, if you don't put your weapons down, we're leaving. Throw him in the water. Otherwise, we're leaving.
Okay. You can make.
I'll point my gun at asshole in the water and go, and you don't move.
You can make a leadership roll. I'll give you a +3 bonus on this. That's huge. That's like the maximum extra bonus you can get.
I'll need it. Because it's like as much sense as that statement makes, I have 1 dice normally. So it's like
I don't even know how to describe that failure.
She's great. They can't actually hear her.
Yeah.
She's in the distance and she's
the general screaming at them for shooting at the boat. There's the motor that's actually still going forward, and it's splashed. The general's trying to swim to shore, and they actually just don't hear you. And the boat, end of combat, the boat carries on going forward. A few other shots like ring out, nothing happens, and then from Mr. Smith, do you want to? You got one action. Do you want to do anything?
Yeah, effectively he would have been doing a guard action with the boat since Penelope gave the ultimatum that if they shoot, then he'd zoom off.
Okay, cool. You guys zoom off, and from a nice distance of like a couple 100 meters away, you watch what is obviously a spacecraft of alien design lift itself off of this thing, and it looks like this really big monster. And if you weren't a civilized modern folk, you could go, "Oh shit, it's a dragon," or like people in olden days might have seen this thing as a dragon. It's not. Obviously, it's just this round. It's just a whole bunch of round circles connected by other like little corridor, like little smaller tubes, if you will, and it just takes off straight into the air about 50 meters, and then there's this bright silver light all around it, and then it just almost like it collapses in on itself and it's gone.
Jeez.
And that happened in the 12 seconds, 15 seconds that it took you to get like 200 meters away. That was a countdown. It was 5 more rounds before that happened. It would have been fun to see where you'd end up.
Oh man, that would be interesting.
It would have been interesting. But yes, you have ended combat and successfully.
What a way.
You've opened up a can of worms that have got more questions than answers.
I honestly, I feel like I didn't. Yeah, like I have more questions. I feel like I can add to my questions now, not tie loose ends because there are none. I still don't know why they're taking people, and now it seems like I don't know. Well, at least one government official was assisting in that, and then it's like why, and it's
Okay. You're floating in
And of
this
course,
dark.
the key question is, what do we do now?
Yes. You're floating. You're not floating. You're still like motoring along in this really dark water, and there are icebergs around. You can see them, so you know you're somewhere in the north, possibly in the south. Not sure. And it's seriously cold. And Penelope, you are freezing cold. Like the short time you're in the water, it's just soaked through everything. And
what's in the boat?
Nothing really.
There
is I guess a military grade flashlight. It's a long distance flashlight. That's all that's in it.
Okay.
Do you want my cold weather gear? It'll probably be better than yours.
I'll have to.
Probably tough it out longer than you can, especially when you're wet.
Yeah. Reluctantly, yes. That's what will have to happen. You'll have to get her wet clothes off into dry clothes, and you'll just have to harden up. Damn it. Okay. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay.
Can you figure out improvement of your radio communication or create some kind of transmitter?
Looking around, there's nothing in the boat. I'll go through my toolbox. I guess I'll see if there's something in there that I can make with all my clockwork stuff.
Yeah, there's enough stuff in your toolbox to make stuff. Like, you just tell me what you want to try and make. That'll change the difficulty.
Possible that light is used for signaling for the ship or submarine or whatever it is that's
very likely
actually come to pick this thing up.
Problem is, like, what's the company we going running into, given the one we just left? I'll try and make some sort of like. I obviously am not gonna be making anything like. I have to be like shortwave, like nothing. I'm not gonna be able to get long range, unless there's some signal, like an AM signal, something that the agency uses in emergencies or something like that. But then she'd have to know about it. Otherwise, shortwave transmitter or some kind.
Yeah,
transmitter or receiver.
You can try.
Yeah.
It will all depend on successes. Making some kind of transmitter is going to be a little bit more difficult than making a little clockwork device, but you can try.
Yeah.
And you can still spend gambit points on this. Just
I'm not spending.
You don't have to, obviously. I'm just saying you can.
Okay, I'm just going to try normal, plain old. Do this. Okay. Well, see how we go.
If we use enough gambit points, we can get enough to have a shark attack.
Jeez, what's
It's cold and wet and pissed off. Let's go home. Penny. On that I get 5. 5 is 6. I mean, it's not terrible.
I don't know whether Greenland sharks attack people. They're big enough to.
That would be big enough to.
Depends
And we
what
live in these kind of
if we're in
areas.
What did you just leave? You have to worry about what else could be in this water.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do 5. So we'll see how we go. Okay.
You want to reroll the one. I'm holding a number with my fingers, right?
I hope it's 4.
It's not. You do something, and you basically do a rudimentary Morse, like a Morse code, like a
Yeah.
dot thing. That's
Yeah.
pretty much, you're not going to have any formal vocal communication, and you just you send out an SOS.
Well, I guess Dave would. Penny's not gonna know how to do that. So
Yeah, I'll say that. Like David's ex-military, if I recall, so you definitely know what Morse code is.
Yeah, the basic SOS. Even children learn that.
Yeah.
So yeah, would be able to.
Penelope would know what Morse code is, and you'd actually probably know how to do an SOS, but you wouldn't know any of the other words.
okay.
Yeah,
But still,
just because it's the 60s,
Yeah.
it's 20 years after
it's
the
true.
war.
Yeah, most people won't know. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. One of you can roll 1d6.
I get that. I've done enough roll. Dave, you
You've
roll.
been lucky so far.
You have been lucky. You've seen some of the rolls you've rolled tonight.
Okay.
One.
Hey, that's all right.
Average.
4.
Yeah, 3 and
Above
4.
average.
3 and 4 is not.
Above average.
1 and 2 is bad. 5 and 6 is good. All right. You're floating along. You've kind of gotten out of the wet clothes, and got some dry clothes on. It is frigidly freezing cold. Like game mechanics wise, both of you still got hampered movement, which doesn't really matter because you're on a boat and it's traveling. This boat's probably, I don't know. You might know, like, how long would one of these boats be able to go for? I'm thinking like 20 k's maybe. Probably not even that long, right?
Further than that, I would think. 20 k's isn't far.
On one little outboard motor. Maybe. I mean, you don't, it's pretty, you can fire out and then stop it and drift for a while if you want to do.
Let's see. General purpose inflatable boat. Australian Navy is 200 nautical miles.
Holy shit, me,
For
that's
range.
a lot longer than I ever would have guessed.
Oh, the Navy one's pretty.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at like a.
this is a
This is
military.
if it's a Navy one,
Now
then,
that's probably modern Australian Navy compared to.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
they've got
even if you
American.
halve that, that's still like 100 nautical miles, right? That's assuming.
Yeah.
Is a nautical mile
Really
the same
far.
as a land mile?
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was slightly
so.
different.
It's like it's basically the same. Yeah.
Close enough.
It's very yeah. It's one of those close enough. It's like I think it's like 1.6 something versus like 1.5 something. Like it's. I believe I could be wrong, but
that doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. You could at least, like David Smith will know that you could get around on a full tank of fuel, 150 k's, I'd say. But this one, the tank's not full. You're probably going to look at about 120 k's. And you can even reason that based on the fuel that he used, he didn't travel far to get you. He traveled maybe 40 odd k's to get you from wherever he was. And it's dark and it's nighttime. One or either of you could make mental sciences to study the stars to get an idea where you are.
Oh, I can do that.
It's clear enough.
Science stuff. I can do science stuff.
Good roll. Very good roll.
Still Thursday.
I hate it when that thing kicks in when I don't want it to. Come on, where are you? You believe... what the fuck is that? Sorry, I shouldn't swear like that, but I'm like... I've not seen that on my map before.
What?
Svalbard. It's a Norway island.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
noticed it. Based on what you're looking at, you actually think you're off the coast of northern Russia. Like very far off the coast of northern, like call it central northern Russia, like straight down the middle.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you're in the Arctic effectively.
Yeah.
It's cold, it's frozen, there's small icebergs, but they're all over the place. And even so, there is stuff, you've noticed a couple, like, or heard a couple of splashes, like there is things in the water you haven't seen. And you're just traveling in a direction because you have no idea. You know, eventually if you travel north, you're going to hit something, right? Even if you travel around the whole globe and hit the southern Arctic or something. I don't know how that works. I don't think that works that way. Yeah, you'll travel around the back of the world, right?
Yeah.
Wait. The world's round, so what we're looking around. So you might end up at Australia somewhere. No, you won't.
Yeah.
As just before you can see the little speck of sunlight coming up in the east, you see a ship, or a boat, not a ship. It's a fishing vessel.
Oh, perfect.
And you make your way over to it because, well, you've got a motor, you can turn around, zoom. And these really surprised looking Russian fishermen are like, you hear the word American soldier, and one of them is like armed and he's got his hand on his gun. It's just a revolver at his side. What do you say? I'll say Penelope because they're looking at you first.
Привет, Ruskies.
Does that mean you want a beer?
No, that's hello Russians.
Okay.
Yeah. No, she wouldn't know Russian.
Up to you.
She might know.
You
might know
I
Privyet,
believe there's a little sidebar that you get, obviously English and then one language for every point of mental you have.
I did not know that. I would have
I
chosen
believe so.
some.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Obviously, it would have been
it's
cool.
just the era that it's in, like post-war. The agency people are not just Americans; they're all over the show, and you interact with a lot of different people.
I don't know. Jeez. I mean, it'd be handy. Well, is it per point of mental, you say?
Yeah, for every point in mental, you get an additional language.
How do you want to work this out? Can I roll to see if I chose Ruski as a language, or
how about roll 2d6 as luck rolls?
Like 2? Yeah, okay.
I'll be generous. You can have yeah, maybe something just like Yugoslavian or Ukraine or something like that.
Can I take Ukraine?
Exceptionally close. Assuming, like, forgive me, everybody, if Ukraine doesn't. I'm assuming Ukraine has its own language.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. It's exceptionally close, right? Like your neighbor. So I'll say at some point in your history, you dealt with a Ukrainian agent or some underground movement, and you actually picked up the language, and you vaguely remember it. It's not like a language you speak all the time, but
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, and you say the right greeting.
Yeah.
And these guys like, so this is going to be an interesting one. I'm going to test out the social stuff again. So these guys are completely cautious of you straight away. So you can make a social persuasion roll.
Why not? Well, is yours just as bad, Dave? Because mine's, I literally have 1 point in trickery and 1 point in social, and that's it.
Oh, well, you've got a choice. It's social persuasion, social trickery if you want to lie to them and come up with a bullshit story why you, they are looking at you because you're not, for some reason, I'm going to say that Dave's got some form of military, like the jacket that he's wearing might just be a military soldier thing or something. I'm not too sure if that's a thing, John. But for some reason, they're looking at David as he's a soldier, and that's American colors on the boat. It wasn't a night camouflage boat; it was just standard American military style issue. So they are, at this point, they're more receptive to what Penelope would say.
Yep.
David can, but David will be at another -1.
Also, she's in cold weather gear and he isn't. And
she
he can
looks
speak language, he can't.
You look like the leader. So, because they are cautious of you, Penelope, and the fact that you can speak a close enough language is a benefit. You're still at -1 dice because they're cautious of you.
I have 1 dice.
You have 1 dice.
I have 1 dice in social. 1.
You can gambit it if you want. That's what it's there for. It's for these times where,
I'm worried though.
If you roll a 1, the guy's likely to shoot your boat and sink you, and just leave you to die. I'm just
like, why say stuff like that?
What
do you reckon, Dave?
That's what it is. It's like a military boat, out in Russia. They might just look like normal fishermen, but the guy that's on might not be.
I could do trickery. I don't know. Like, I feel like I could do trickery anyway. It's not like I'm going to say we're Americans.
Oh, you captured me. You're a Ukrainian or whatever, and you've captured an American soldier in boat.
That would work.
Use that trickery.
Ready for Russia torture.
That could.
Hey,
I'll just
people in Russia.
Yes,
one's actually on land.
Bound to be some in Ukraine. I'll do a trick. I don't think I'll do.
Look, if you spin a good story, I'll give you a bonus on the dice.
I guess I could say I got this. It's like, hey, I got this Western spy who's trying to sneak into the motherland. I thought, yeah. And it's like he took out the rest of my crew, and I got separated from my main boat, and now I'm trying to get this lowlife back to shore. Can you help us?
All right.
In the best Ukrainian I can muster.
I'm blanking out the current map, by the way. So, because it's not essential at the moment. I need to change that holding page. It's old logo. All right. Make a roll. I'll give you a +1 bonus on this.
All right.
So you'll have 2 dice.
Yeah. You say roll a 1. I did roll a 1, but not like 2 ones.
I said double.
We have this thing where we actually like critical fails in this game. I'm not really sure why. I really like
it. It gets interesting.
It gets interesting. Look, he's like, you must have been out at sea very long. You look almost frozen. Come on board before your captive dies. And, I'll say that David whispered the idea to you, so he's aware. And Dave, you've gone and taken some of the ropes and made like a makeshift, tied your own hands behind your back, where it's easy for you to get loose because you did it, but just so it looks like you are actually captured. And they do take you on board. They're like, you're going to have to stay with us for a few hours as we just started fishing. And even though Dave's like, the captive, you're not treated terribly. You're given like hot coffee, which is terribly strong, and some alcohol if you wanted.
Oh, they'll have vodka for sure. I was going to say, it's like, do you have vodka?
Oh yeah, they have vodka and lots of it. And they fish. They fish.
Yeah.
And David, you can make a 1-6 luck roll.
Hey.
Thanks.
You're lucky.
Yep, very.
Very lucky. So
Turns
everything
out they're
actually,
decent blokes for commies.
they are. These guys, like, there's idle chit chat. Penelope struggles on a few of the words, but you pick up most of the meaning. There's no real bad stuff. Like, there's a couple of whispers, like, what the heck we're going to do with him. And you get the feeling that the guy, he calls himself Gregory. I know, not very Russian name, but he calls himself Gregory. He's the guy with the gun. You think he's the captain. And they work. You stay out of the way, and you just watch them haul in. They actually get lucky on their fish. That's what your luck roll is. Yeah, the boat they get a really good haul on the fish. And they even they cheering and everything. Vodka's flying, and a few of the words are like, it's never been this good before. For months, not years. And both of you thinking like, when that alien thing left, maybe when it was was putting out something that the fish didn't come this close. And now, like, the fish are, So it's really interesting. They don't pull in anything weird, so it's just fish. I don't know what kind of fish, so don't ask me. And eventually you make it back to land, to this little village on the in the frozen part.
Siberia.
Siberia. Come to Siberia. Nice and cold. You think Melbourne is cold? You should come to Mother Russia. We show you cold. And it's gentle stuff over pretty much the next day. David is actually thrown into some form of jail or holding cell. The look of it, you think you could actually break the walls because you're so strong. Like, it hasn't been maintained, and it's never looks like it hasn't been used in ages. Like, they've got a padlock on the door because they've lost the key for the actual main lock. And you get access to a telephone, Penelope. What are you going to do with it?
I'm probably gonna try and call the agency if I can.
Yep, you actually get
through. Like me.
You do the whole pushy button thing, making the right, putting in the right codes as you go. It takes you like a minute just to dial through the number, and you've reached reception, and it's a very deep female Russian voice speaking English.
Need extraction for 2 agents back to their headquarters in America.
Okay. There's a bit of silence, like almost shock, but not as much shock as you thought. And it's like, You know what? I'm going to just make this a dice roll. Make an acquisition roll.
Oh, okay.
So you got acquisitions and attribute on your page 2?
Yep.
I think, what's yours? 3 dice? 2 dice? 3 dice?
I've already spent a few because I made stuff.
Well,
Mental plus social.
Your attribute doesn't change ever. So you've got
Okay.
you got mental plus social in your attribute. So that's 3. And this is a new session.
Yeah.
You haven't spent any of this session.
Yeah.
So you can spend 1 point and make the roll.
I
assume you got 3. Because mental 2,
yeah.
social 1, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Let's see. International flight 5.
What is it? That's 5, right?
Yep.
I got 2 successes.
So you can spend another point and roll again and add them together. Why is this not working?
2 successes.
1 to go. Was it 5 I need?
Yep.
Okay.
I believe so. I mean,
I got 4
good
so
already.
far. Which is, I mean, it's above average, which is good, but
Yeah, 50. There you go. Nice job. Yeah. So you get, it takes a while, like you're on the call for about 10 minutes or so, and it's like, all right, we have organized transport from your current, and they get your location. Yeah. A vehicle will pick you up in 2 days to take you to the nearest airfield, and you'll be flying out. Whew. That was pretty good.
was good.
Now, even if you failed that roll, you could actually burn XP to acquire it still.
Oh, man.
So, not that you want to burn XP ever. Not on acquisition rolls unless you really want the thing. So that's pretty good and good timing.
Yeah.
So yeah, over the next week, over the next 2 days, you guys are treated okay. Like, Penelope gets hit on by at least 3 different Russian lads, and yeah, you get hit on a lot. One stronger actually challenges David to a fist fight.
Brave. Okay.
David wins just because you're big, and I saw a 7 or 9 dice in a physical athletics test at some point above there. You do win, but I mean the guy was big, right? And they actually kind of use that as a bit of gambling and entertainment. You win a couple, you get knocked down maybe once, and you win about 4 things. It's like, and then Penelope, you get an offer where they offer to buy him from you. We'll take him. You leave him here. We'll look after him. No, not buy him. They just say leave him here. Buy him is just wrong. Obviously, you can't accept it.
Yeah, that's right.
Always join the circus.
And yeah, about a week later, you're back. You are back, well fed, dressed up in nice, warm clothing, in a much warmer climate, and you're facing I think inquiry is the wrong word, but you're talking to an agent superior with going over your notes and stuff, and it's like, it turns out that they know exactly who this general is. This is General Marcus. This stays between the 3 of us, but he was one of our own.
Yes.
And that's where we can end session, because it's nearly 10 o'clock.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, because work tomorrow.
Yep.
Busy week. All right, guys. Hope you had fun. Oh, wait, XP. XP. Geez, XP. Let me actually go. Objectives. You found out what was... Wait, need to investigate. Yes, you did that. You did that to make a... Blah, blah, blah. Where's my objectives gone? Find out what the anomaly is. You found out what it is. Neutralize alien threats. You neutralize alien threats. Stop the anomalies from forming. I think you actually did that by, well, the ship took off or did something, vanished. You don't think the anomalies are going to form anymore.
At least not for a while.
Not for a
Yeah.
while, yeah. So for, I'll say, just convincing the general to help you in the fight was insanely well timed. So 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, and then general threat would be, I want to say 7, maybe, I'll be generous, 8 XP each. Because there was a lot of role playing and like close calls.
Yeah.
8 XP each, and you've stumbled on another story, and it's like, I think we're going to
I
need.
definitely think Penelope should get the extra point due to her incredible social skills.
Yeah,
All right.
that's generous.
Why?
Penelope can have an extra XP. That's fine.
Oh, why? Why did she have to do that? It's like, I don't talk to people. Why am I talking to people all the time? This is not me.
It's not actually
I don't.
a bad XP award. That's not a bad idea where you have like a floating XP and the team, like the players can vote who gets it.
It's handy.
And there's individuals, like if you think your character's done something remarkable, even if it is remarkably lucky on dice rolls, and you think like that was well timed, there's always a case of getting extra XP.
Yep. Okay.
Well done.
Cheers.
Yep, it was great.
Good job, Dave. With the bloody Olympic gold medal long jump, and then straight onto like the shot put straight afterwards.
That was
as well,
wasn't
it? Perfect. Yeah,
I was rolling on fire tonight.
Oh yeah, it's amazing rolls.
Very much. Well, thank you, and this
Yep.
looks like it's streamed okay, and we did actually have one person watching on Twitch by the looks of it. We had somebody on YouTube at some point that left, and awesome stuff. So, how do I make this stop? A big stop button. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and this was another episode.